Away, look away, look away, look away.
This channel will wreck your evening, your whole life and your day. Every single video is nothing but dismay, so look away, look away, look away. A YouTuber tries to review lots of films and TV shows, but he talks too fast and is nervous and it really shows. So do yourself a favor and look away, look away, look away.
Hello YouTube, Ash here, and welcome to another episode of Special Talks. On today's episode, we will be talking about the second season of a series of unfortunate events. And as you know, the first season was a highly rated and highly acclaimed season, so will the second season live up to the hype of the first one? So I'm going to be talking about what I liked, what changed from the first season, about the new characters, and... Now let's pause this for a moment, because the YouTuber definitely needs to take a breath. He seems to be rabble on 1,000,000 miles a minute. I would advise you to turn this video off now, because it only gets worse. So my suggestion is to look away. You have been warned. So let's get into it. So the second season picks up where the first season left off. The their children are sitting on the bench and waiting to be called into the principal's office. This is the first episode, and it's kind of a drawback to the first season, you know, and it kind of feels repetitive. Now, the first season was based on the first 4 books of the season. With the second season, they adapted the next 5 books. As you know, every book is divided into 2 episodes. So now they've upped it to 10 episodes, and not all the episodes were that good. The first episode, as I said, was a bit boring, and it was a bit repetitive to the first season. So you kind of say, I've been there, seen that. Also, another of the episodes I didn't like was The Vile Village. The Vile Village was pointless, and after the 3rd and 4th episodes really upped the ante with giving you lots of more lore, I thought that The Vile Village took a step back, and it was just another predictable outing with Count Olaf trying to capture the children. That's one of the issues I had early on with Count Omar.
Olaf, not Omar.
Olaf. Constantly repeating himself, dressing up with more costumes. I know it's fun to see him in different costumes, but how long are people not gonna realize it's Count Omar?
Olaf!
Count Olaf. And I think even Count Olaf himself, you know, does a comment and says, look, we keep going back and forth with the same schemes. And that's one thing that kinda gets boring, even though it stops in the last few episodes. So they did build on that. But I was worried at the start that it was going to be more of the same. And this season was also much darker than the first season. Well, there was a couple of episodes that they really go into dark, borderline scary stuff. Especially the hospital episodes. The hospital episodes were really scary, and some kids might find that a bit worrying. And there was even like Easter eggs to The Shining, which were fun for adults, but I thought they really went on the dark side. Although the humour is always there, as it was in the first season. It's definitely a good dark comedy, and it's interesting to see that kids do like the stuff. Now, I briefly touched on how good episode 3 and 4 were. This was because they expanded on the lore and they added the mystery of the whole VFD and added something about a sugar bowl, which will be recurring later on in the episodes. And I thought this added more to the series than just Count Olaf trying to get the children, and it added some new characters, which I will talk about now. Hey everybody, I'm here to talk about the new characters. Now Series 2 added a lot of new characters, and he was groovy. He had Neanderthalian as Jack Snicket, and he brought a great sense of adventure and charisma to the episode. And he added the whole mystery to the VFD. Also joining the cast was Lucy Punch as Count Olaf's girlfriend, love interest, and she was fantastic. Channeling her inner Cruella de Vil in a couple of episodes was really scary, really a match for the children, yeah. But we can't not mention Neil Patrick Harris, the star of the show, main focus, and he's one of the reasons you watch this show. His charisma, his talent, and he's brilliant as Count Omar.
It's Olaf!
Count Olaf. It's Count Olaf. It's fantastic. And I also like the flashbacks in the later episodes when we get to see the Guardians like Uncle Monty and the aunt still alive and interacting with each other, and it helps the mystery of the VFD. And once again, there's a number of Easter eggs. Pay attention to the classrooms in the first couple of episodes. And there's even like Easter eggs about the book and a film and TV shows. Even Mr. Harris's other TV shows. Catch them if you can. Yeah, baby. I'm out. See you later. So ratings, I will give A Series of the Fortune Event Season 2 a 4 out of a 5. I thought it's a fantastic follow-up to a great first season, because the first season was really, really good. I would give the first season about a 5 out of 5, because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good follow-up, and I'm definitely, even though I was a bit worried it would be repetitive with the whole Count Olaf, how many times is he gonna do disguises and try and catch the kids, but they added that with all the lore, and I'm definitely interested to watch season 3. I really can't wait for it. So yeah, it was great. So let me know in the comments if you like this season better or the first season, and are you looking forward to season 3, or are you getting bored with Count Olaf's adventures? Let me know, and as always, if you like this video, please hit that like button, and please, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, love you.